Guys, this is current affairs analysis for 15th February 2019 and I am Shantanu. So the first important news that I found today is sambar deer poached in Gangaram forest. So what is sambar deer? Sambar deer is a leaf-eating animal. It depends less on grass. They are protected under the Wildlife Act of 1972 under Schedule 3 of the Act, and accused are liable to imprisonment up to 3 years, so they will undergo moderate penalties. Now, Wildlife Act 1972 was enacted to protect the wild animals, birds and plants. It extends to the whole India except of Jammu and Kashmir, because Jammu and Kashmir has their own Wildlife Act. It has 6 schedules and they are like this. In Schedule 1, the important or familiar animals are there like black buck, cheetah, four-horned antelope, Gangetic dolphin, Indian bison, lion, tiger, elephant, wild buffalo and snow leopards. They are all mammals. And this Schedule 2 contains the reptiles and amphibians like lizard, turtle, crocodile, olive-back turtle, etc. Python is there. Birds like hornbill, bustards, peacock and vultures are there. This part Schedule 1 and this part 2 of the Schedule 2, they will attract absolute penalties if you want to kill them. Okay. Schedule 3 consists of nilgai, sambar, wild pig. Schedule 4 of squirrel. Schedule 5 crow, bat, mice and rats. And Schedule 5, these animals can be hunted. Schedule 6 contains some plants like pitcher plant, and you cannot plant or cultivate these things. Once you violate the rules, then the charge sheet will be prepared by the forest department, and police, CBI or the customs may take actions against you. Moving on to the next important news, waste to energy plant. Since 1987, we have 15 waste to energy plants. However, 7 of them are going to shut down, like Delhi, Kanpur, Lucknow, Vijayawada, Karimnagar, which is in Telangana, Bengaluru and Hyderabad. All of them are going to or have been shut down. Why? Because their inability to handle mixed solid waste and high cost of generating electricity. So they are not going to make profit out of it. However, Niti Aayog as part of the Swachh Bharat mission envisages 800 megawatt of WTE by 2018-19, which is 10 times higher than the present capacity of our country. Next part is important because there is a dispute which has gone on to Supreme Court regarding the transfer of Delhi civil service officers by the state government. So let's talk about Delhi. This is not a full-fledged state nor a union territory completely. There is a diarchy is there. It used to be a full-fledged state till 1991. However, the 69th amendment took part in 1991 and it is making Delhi a diarchy. So there shall be a legislative assembly for the NCR and its representative will be chosen by means of direct election. LA can make laws on the subjects which are in state list or in concurrent list. However, if there is a conflict with the parliament law, then the parliament law will prevail and the state law will be called void. Maximum 10% of the total member in the legislative assembly will be chosen as council of minister, which will provide advice to the lieutenant governor. So now who is lieutenant governor? He is the representative of our president. So lieutenant governor is a criteria of union territory, whereas chief minister, council of minister is a criteria of a state. Now if there is a difference in opinion between the lieutenant governor and CM, then lieutenant governor can refer it to the president or he can take emergency action, and that is provided in our constitution. So in this diarchy, police or the law and order stays with the center, the land stays with the center, New Delhi Municipal Corporation stays with the center, but public work department stays with Delhi government. Regarding this news, we need to know the DANICS. DANICS stands for Delhi, Andaman, Nicobar Islands and Civil Services. So Delhi government holds the posting and the files of the officers, whereas they forward it to the lieutenant governor for the final judgment over it. However, if there is a conflict, then the opinion of the lieutenant governor or the decision of him will be final, and there is a dispute presently, and Supreme Court recently has given the verdict that elected government don't have the power to transfer the officers, especially in case of New Delhi. Moving on to the next important topic, it was regarding the minimum wage. Expert panel on determining the methodology for fixation of the national minimum wage has recommended that there is a need-based national minimum wage for the workers is at rupees 375 per day or rupees 9750 per month. However, the approach should be region-based and it should take into account the local realities and the present socio-economic and labor market contexts. Regarding the minimum wages, there was 1948 Minimum Wages Act. We talk about different wages according to the state and the occupation. In the year 2016, minimum wage for the unskilled non-agricultural workers was raised to rupees 350 per day. In the 2017 Code on Wages Bill was there. It has talked about 5 regional minimum wages. However, the Parliamentary Standing Committee said that the state governments must be consulted before any such steps taken in the national background. Moving on to the next report, it is an important report regarding the circulation of the currency by State Bank of India. It says that the currency circulation is presently at 20.6 lakh crore, which is higher than what it was during or previously the demonetization. However, it is not up to the mark as of present trend. Circulation of the higher denomination note is very low. Income velocity of the money is very low and it has shown a sharp decline. Now, what is income velocity of money? It is how fast money passes from one holder to another. Now, if income velocity of the money increases, it means that there is enough economic activity in the country. Now, larger states are having very low velocity, which mainly indicates rural economy is suffering and economic activity is not booming at all. However, this is not straightforward and I am going to cover a complete video regarding this. Economic growth is projected to be at 7.5% for the financial year 2019-20 by Chief Economic Advisor K.V. Subramaniam. Now, it is presently at 7.2% in the current fiscal year. Moving on to the last news for today, there was Sportstar Award. The Sportsperson of the Year award went to Virat Kohli and Jasprit Bumrah. Prakash Padukone has won the Lifetime Award by the Sportstar magazine, and Odisha was declared the best state in India for sports promotion. So this was all for today and have a wonderful study time. Good night and thank you.